go get him again.
Welcome back to the Robzoid channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Calvin Klein. Feels like it's been a while since I've spoken about CK. Before we get into anything, never purchase Calvin Klein fragrances full retail. Don't. Ever. They are bargain bin, all day, every day discounters, under 50 bucks, under 40, under 30. Keep that in mind. This one is called My Euphoria. I think it's a fairly new release, 2023 actually. Look at me go. It's rare getting 2023, 2024 releases on the channel. And when 2025 comes in, now the 2023s come in more on my channel. It's just the way the cycle works for me. I'm always kind of late. Personally, I don't see the value or the, with a collection like mine, you'd be like, hey, what are you talking about? But when first launches come out, new releases, there's no rush. Like as a fragrance reviewer, there should be a rush, but because they should be first, right? But I'd rather be right than being first. Think about that. Now, again, highly subjective product, of course. What do I mean by right? Means I'd rather take my time and give my thoughts. Like I can go back to any of my fragrance reviews. There's hardly any that I'd be like, oh man, I really was wrong about that one. Like I really effed that one up. I should have spent more time with it. I should have done this. No, I take a lot of time with my fragrance reviews. When I give a score of like a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, it's legit. You can come back to me 10 years later and go, is that still a 10 for you? Yeah, it hasn't changed. It's still a 4 for you, 2 out of 10. Yeah, that hasn't changed. I take my time. Always believed in that. So the original Euphoria for women, if I remember correctly, and I have smelt that one. I think I smelt like 3 of them. 3 or 4 in the women's aisle. Euphoria is the line, even in the men's aisle, which is almost like punching above its weight class. And what do I mean by that is Calvin Klein's usually like $20, $25 fragrances, and a lot of them smell like $20, $25 fragrances. Let's be clear and honest here. Their heyday has been long gone, and it feels like they're grasping at their heyday. Like you're not that anymore. Euphoria always constantly kind of smells like $50 fragrances or 60. Some of them smell really, really great in the men's aisle, at least. So this one, or Euphoria for women, if I remember, my Rolodex is working today. It was around 2004, 2005 when they first introduced Euphoria for women. And several flankers after that, just like the men's aisle. You can almost lose count. And this is another flanker, of course, a 2023 release. Noses, Frank Vocal, and Natalie Lorson. Oh, okay. We got some heavy hitters here. I think with CK, the problem isn't the noses. The problem is the creative direction. I think, and I think I'm disrespecting a previous nose, which I think is the creative director now of Calvin Klein, if I remember correctly. I think their visions are very, I don't know, it's not there. But yeah, let's unbox this. And again, I unbox a lot of different things, including stuff like this that can eventually find its way into the bargain bin. We'll see. But if you haven't hit subscribe yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. You're getting daily videos from this guy. You're getting actually double dose. I'm doing double duty now. 2 videos a day almost for unboxings, 4 Frag Flex to basically I need to decant. And they want their product now. And I need to shoot videos. Personally for me, if I want to shoot videos, I need to shoot them. So my decanting my video shooting can pace my decanting as fast as it can go. So let's get into it. Oh, smash that like button, of course. Don't forget to smash the like button. Much appreciated to my returnees. Welcome back. Much love to all of you. All right, so 2 great noses behind this. Newer release. I'm looking forward to this. Of course, they returned a product, so we'll see what kind of shape, because the box is kind of in bad shape, but this looks like the red boat, maybe red lips, maybe. Euphoria bottles in the women's aisle are always kind of cumbersome, personally, for me. Oh, okay. So it says My Euphoria, Calvin Klein on the cap here, the very long cap. But let's get into it. And let's try to spray this thing. We'll spray it on strip first, and then we'll spray it on skin as per usual. Kind of give you my first impression on it. And we'll go from there. So let's sniff this thing out. We didn't look at the note breakdown. Let's stay away. Note breakdown: blackcurrant, orchid, sesame, tuberose, sandalwood, oud, and bamboo. That's all over the place. Fruity, floral, sesame, and bamboo. Very unique. So we'll see if we get those. Sandalwood and oud. Oud, eh? Well, yeah, let's see. Holy moly. Very juicy, synthetic, fruity opening. It's definitely fresh fruity. Like, I'm thinking teenager fragrance immediately. When a fragrance starts like this, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. You're getting into the playful area. Fresh, fruity, berry feeling. Not a great blackcurrant note, to be quite honest. More just a generic berry note to my nose. Blackcurrant, it's towing the line. Like, some put blackcurrant in the note breakdown, excuse me, and it's like a raspberry or something. I'm like, what? It's not a great one, but it's there. Okay. That's all I'm getting off the strip. And the strips, usually these synthetic fruity notes on strips, oh, they don't let go. And it's kind of hard as a first impression fragrance reviewer, kind of try to help you out and kind of tell you what, like, if there's any development at all or anything at all going on. Like, that's all I'm getting is a huge blast of synthetic fruity berry kind of thing. Yeah. So that's your opening. There's florals lingering in the background. Like, it's going to eventually get there. Definitely orchid. The orchid is showing more of its floral tendency than its vanillic tendency. Orchid, as you may know, is vanilla floral. And a little bit of tuberose. There's tuberose. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, a little bit of that white floral action going in there, yeah, with the tuberose. So, for this initial impression, it's going into that teenager first fragrance, casual use kind of scent profile. I'm not getting any. No, I'm not getting much or any of the woods in the back end here or any of those interesting notes. I'm not getting bamboo, sesame in here at all. It's very simple, straightforward as a scent. It's going into this almost like pink goop, soapy quality. Like, the berries are watered down, like almost like a bath bomb, like a berry bath bomb. Yeah. So just a typical fruity floral scent, in my opinion. Just something that will eventually find its way in the bargain bin, if not already. Like, it's a 2023 release. Calvin Klein's go there pretty quickly, from my recollection. Like, usually Calvin Klein's, and again, I'm not American, so I don't go to TJ Maxx. I don't go to these and see how fast they go in. But, I got my pulse within the fragrance community. Calvin Klein, usually you give it like 2-3 months, and that's quick, 2-3 months, and then they start trickling it down into these bargain bins at like the Burlingtons and stuff like that. Like, at a high price point, they'll be like at $49.99. I think that's where it starts in these bargain bins, and then it starts moving down to $39, $34.99, $29.99. They eventually start going down, 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 down. So I could see this as a brand new release, couple months. Calvin Klein's go there quick. They're real like quicker than most brands, honestly, because they know that's their bread and butter. That's where their sales are going to be. Most of their bulk of their sales. And again, I don't want to disrespect or make fun of anybody, but not too many people go to a fragrance counter like a Macy's or something and picks out a Calvin Klein Euphoria release and pays retail. If you do, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, first of all, exercise a little bit of patience. Second of all, educate yourself. And this is probably part of the program. You're watching a guy like me to educate yourself. So I'm telling you right now, fragrancenet.com, fragrancebuy.ca, Fragflex, where I got this, fragrancex.com, Joma Shop, all of these, legit. You don't need a video from me. They're legit. They're going to sell you legit stuff. Don't worry about that. And it's going to be 50% off, 60% off, 75% off of what you're going to be paying at a retailer, in-store, brick and mortar kind of thing. Take it from a guy that's been doing this for a long time, never ever spent full retail. And, you know, if this is news to you, cut it off immediately, right? It's better to learn later in life than, you know, not learn at all. So there you go, a typical fruity floral. That should already be in the bargain bin. If not, you know, if I was American, I'd probably go to see if it actually is, and I'd probably be right. I'd put some money on that bet. Now, talking about discounters, yes, Fragflex does send me these. It is going to be available at fragflex.com. They send me them to decant. I get paid to decant. I don't get paid to review. You can use my code TFG10. It gets you 10% off site-wide. So again, another difference from other influencers. You don't have to purchase the product I'm actually talking about. And again, it's a bad product review. I didn't give it flowers. I'm not giving it a whole bunch of praise to sell units. I'm not here for that. However, if they're going to give me a code to help you out, go ahead. And that code is has no expiry date. So you can use it site-wide. You can do small fragrance purchases. You can buy one thing. You can buy 10 things. You can go ham and spend thousands and get 10% off. Go ham. And keep that in your back pocket. Now that you've heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly. Again, about the perfume, not about me. Or, oh, I'm completely wrong about this fragrance. Maybe. But again, the comment section will be open to positive comments about the fragrance, to lukewarm ones that you're just like, eh, and then to really bad ones. You can bash the hell out of it. I don't care. I'm not part of the family of Calvin Klein. I don't really care. Personally, for me, it's a starter fragrance. It's a teenager fragrance. It's a bargain bin fragrance. And the only thing I can say, you know, it's kind of, there's a lot of negatives. First of all, there you got some all-star noses that you just kind of, you know, I know the talents of Lorson and Vocal, kind of disappointed. You're looking at the note breakdown. You got some really unique notes here of bamboo and sesame. I'm getting none. None. You got blackcurrant, but it's like a half blackcurrant. It's not, it's okay, but it's a fruity floral. And there's a million of them in the women's aisle. So I can't wait to see the comments, good, bad, and the ugly. But again, giving praise is that Euphoria from Calvin Klein, the line, at least in the men's aisle, and some of the women's that I've smelled, I've smelled like one or two, are above their pay grade. They give us more than a usual Calvin Klein does, which is a good thing. I think that's their better line, personally, for me, at least for more hits than misses, honestly. But this is more of a miss than anything. And as always, a great report fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.